Now, and I have this question, and it has a little bit to do with a different product from our region. It has to do with wine. How do wines from the Tri-Cities, the state of Washington, compare to French wines? Well, I'm going to take that question right now to an expert and see, one, can we find it on the shelves here in Paris? But more importantly, do the French like to drink it?
When you take a Washington wine to a dinner, people go, oh my God, wow, what is this?
Gaetan Turner, who is a wine importer, says the French are slowly coming around to American wine. Washington and Bordeaux share an interesting relation. They both sit on the 46th parallel. You could call it the wine line, if you will. So even though their location is different, they share similarities when it comes to climate. So look at the shelves here, right? Wine from the Tri-Cities in Washington, California, and whiskey from Wyoming. Yeah, cowboy up, Paris.
Natural, it's difficult to sell wines that are not French to French people. It's kind of a challenge.
So Dame and her husband, they own a French wine shop in the heart of Paris. The idea to sell Tri-Cities wine came from a few American customers with ties to our region.
We did it. We had success. For us, it was a sign to change our project and to say, okay, we don't make anymore just French wine, but we will open also our shop to wines coming from the New World.
It's very complex and profound. Not bitterness, very well balanced.
Margot is a wine professional. She's a sommelier. In simple terms, she knows her wines.
In wine, the nose is very important to find, but you can feel the complexity of the grape.
The way the French shop for wine is a little bit different than the way we do.
French customers doesn't buy a bottle about the grape which is mentioned in the label. They choose the appellation, the location where it's produced.
Whereas we Americans shop based off the grape. In France, our wine, it only makes about 3% of sales.
An American wine is going to be a lot more expensive here than it is going to be back home.
That has to do with the nature of our wine being imported. It automatically runs more expensive. But slowly, the conversation is changing as more and more people are becoming introduced to our product.
However, once you get into the quality level, then there are comparisons to be made, and I think they do hold their own. Washington wines and French wines can compete with one another.
Which means the little French wine shop can continue to cash in on good grapes from a city so nice, they named it twice.
Washington wines are very high quality.
Okay, so we have a cool French ride, right? So we're going to take that for a spin. But here's the thing that I got to talk to you about. A friend of ours named Sean, who is from Spokane, now lives here in Paris. So I want to check in with him and talk to him about what it's like to be a Northwesterner living right here in the city of Paris. And since we have this cool ride, I think we'll take that to go see him in Saint-Germain.
En route.